Good morning. You're welcome to another edition of Import Export Platform Facebook Live from 3Team Pest Trade Academy. We continue from where we stopped yesterday. We left up yesterday discussing the market entry strategy, and we talked about being able to penetrate or how to penetrate the export market. And I talk about the fact that for many, getting buyers seems to be the ultimate. And I said that's a wrong mindset. A wrong mindset in the sense that there are other major issues and challenges that should be considered actually in the course of trying to go into export business, and that the consideration should be holistic, should not just be based on what the exporter or intended exporter think is his own main challenge, because sincerely sometimes what you think is your challenge might not really be a main challenge for you. It might not really be a main challenge for you because there are other very germane, important, serious issues to be considered, which many do not, understandably so, because they think their major challenge is just getting buyers. And yesterday evening we started discussing this issue, and I talked extensively on the issue of getting buyer vis-a-vis cultural differences in the export market. And I remember emphasizing seriously the place and importance of cultural differences and how this should be put into consideration as you go into the export market, and that if this is not put into consideration, you might think you understand the buyer or culture of the buyer, but you might just discover that at the end of the day you really do not understand them well enough. You really do not understand them well enough, such that you might just find yourself not being able to do what is expected of you to be able to secure that relationship. Remember that we are from Africa, and so many things are against you as Africans. For Nigeria in particular, we have big issues. And the issue is the issue of credibility. In fact, maybe you have sent mail out in the past and you didn't get a response. Let me just tell you now. They believe strongly that mail is a scam. So that means that even when we have serious-minded people in Nigeria looking for buyer abroad, sometimes the buyer don't take them serious, ignore their mail, because the buyer is seeing them as a scam. Courtesy the Yahoo boys, the G boys, and those doing all sort of rubbish on the internet in Nigeria, in Africa. That's a big challenge for us. So know that there are a lot of odds against you. So don't think that getting buyer is the only challenge. There are other things you need to put in place so that when they check you out, you can command some level of credibility that will give them a chance to even want to hear you out. But like I said, many have not been able to command that level of credibility. That level of credibility. And you know what? If you don't demonstrate credibility, they can't trust you. If they cannot trust you, they can't do business with you. That means every effort you put out will be greeted with suspicion. Every effort you put out will face suspicion. Why? The history we have created as a result of our environment, the history we have created that is making them to begin to look at us such that when we say this is what we want to do, they don't believe us. They don't trust us. Why? Because of the challenge of credibility. Because of the challenge of credibility. And one of the things we hope to be able to achieve through this program is to be able to help you to know the things you need to do to demonstrate credibility to the buyer. The things you need to do, the things you need to put in place, the strategy to be deployed to demonstrate credibility to the buyer. The people are concerned. They are concerned because of the history we have built. The people are concerned. They are concerned because of the challenges we have created for ourselves. So immediately they see your mail, they ignore. Even though we've created a way around that, and that's the whole essence of this conversation, to make it easier for you to know what to do. That in spite of our challenges as Nigeria and Nigerians, we can still help ourselves and ensure that at the end of the day, we are able to get exactly what we want from these people. So today I'll continue my discussion on marketing, international marketing, promotion, entry strategy, international market. As a manager in export business, you must be ready to make adjustment. You must be ready to make adjustment in the export market in order to be successful. Remember, you are in a culture, in a particular environment where you currently operate, and you are trying to move to a new environment. In trying to move to that new environment, the new environment have its peculiarity that must be put into consideration in all your plans. In terms of the packaging, pricing, the way you are even promoting, the way the product is designed, you might need to make some adjustment. Business activity that must be carried out in marketing and adjusted to accommodate differences in the international market. Differences in the international market. There's an issue in the international market, different international market, and you must carry out strategies, adjustment, so that in the international market you will be seen as a serious, very serious person. Why? Because in this international market, they have their own paradigm, they have their own mindset, they have their own culture, they have their own way of life, they have their own way they want the product to be packaged, and your product must meet that standard. They won't say because you are from Africa, Africa is not so developed, so let's manage their product. Nobody is going to manage your product. Everybody is going to demand that you do what is right and necessary. Therefore, To accommodate the different Nigerian market, you must be ready to do the following: analysis of the market and the potential market, planning and development of products, services that consumers want, and clearly identify how their packaging is preferred, distribution of the products, the channel to be used, the convenience demanded by purchasers, how to go about the promotion, the way to sell in the market, the setting of the prices, the technical and non-technical support required, generally the organizational structure. So there's always a need to make adjustment in the market. There is always a need to make adjustment in the market. And the reason why this is important and necessary is because adjustment in the market help you to adapt to the new environment where you are. Adjustment in your branding, adjustment in the constituent of your product, adjustment in the packaging of your product, adjustment in the pricing of the product, adjustment in the necessary promotion and the distribution channel. Now, in entering that market, there are different options available. There are different options available for you to enter into the market. Export market research should be done in such a way that it reveals the best mix of channel needed to penetrate the export market. It's very important to know that this mix varies from one export market to the other, because there are numerous channels available to an export market in the to an exporter to market his product or services. If the right set of export marketing channels are used, it increases effectiveness of the exporter in his marketing activity. Inadequate knowledge of the marketing mix makes many exporters get frustrated at this point. So it's extremely important that the market is well understood, and there are different export marketing channels. Number one is Chamber of Commerce. Number two is export broker or agent. Number three is online portals, website and blog. Number four is international trade, travel and trade shows. Number five is friends and relatives abroad. Then electronic and print media. There are different channels for marketing your export products. A good understanding of the market entry strategy makes life easy for you. A good understanding of the export marketing strategy makes life easy for you. The first one on my list is Chamber of Commerce. And there you have the bilateral Chamber of Commerce. If I'm looking at Germany, for example, if Germany is the market I'm considering, I can decide to join the Nigerian German Business Association, to be able to have access to the intending buyers or prospective buyers in Germany. So don't just join any chamber of commerce. If you are trying to export, a city chamber, a local chamber is not necessary for you. If you are trying to export, joining a bilateral chamber makes sense. They arrange trade tours, trade shows, trade missions abroad. They arrange different other activities. They link up with intending buyers or sellers on both ways. They add letters of recommendations. Emanat Nat. I'm from Nigeria. Someone is asking question, where am I from? I'm from Nigeria. I'm speaking from Lagos, Nigeria. All right. So a bilateral chamber of commerce is very important. And sometimes, oh, okay, you're a manufacturer in India. That's very interesting. It's good to see you here. Very good to see you here. I believe we'll be able to add value to your business in Germany. So, a bilateral chamber of commerce gives you credibility. A bilateral chamber of commerce makes people to understand who you are and what you can do. A bilateral chamber of commerce gives you exposure. Gives you exposure. If there is one thing you need as an intending exporter, it is called exposure. If there is one thing you critically need as an intending exporter, it is called exposure. So you want to do everything possible to get that exposure. You want to do everything possible to get that exposure. Okay? Someone is talking about supplying jute bag from India. Jute bag is often used for cashew nut in Nigeria. Okay, they also use it for cocoa. Maybe you might be able to get people that show interest anyway. Hemanat Nat, kindly chat me privately on Facebook Messenger so we can discuss the kind of help you need. Let me know what you want to export to Nigeria and I can advise you on what to do. All right. Bilateral Chamber of Commerce is a very, very viable option and channel to help you get buyer. Bilateral Chamber of Commerce is a very viable channel and option that can help you to get buyers. Don't despise Bilateral Chamber of Commerce. As a matter of fact, you need that synergy. Remember, we have big credibility issue in Nigeria. An average buyer you are talking to does not believe what you are saying on the internet. But if you join a bilateral chamber and they can help you with a letter of recommendation, bingo! Bingo! You have just created for yourself opportunity to get buyers. Remember, they don't trust you. They don't trust you. Why? Credibility issue in Nigeria. Credibility issue in Nigeria. And because they don't trust you, that is the more reason why you need someone to give credibility. That's why you need someone that will let them know you are not a fraudster. You need someone that they know that can make you credible. And this is so important. So important. Because many people have tried many efforts and it's like the effort is not yielding the desired result. And I tell them, look, these people don't trust you. Understandably so, because of the environment where you operate. If they are going to trust you, if they are going to believe in you, you need companion. Companion. You know, I say a lot about money. And I tell people that money is a medium of exchange. Money is a medium of exchange. Do you know that some people, when they wake up in the morning and they are going to work, they will say they are going to hustle. Some will say they need cash. Cash is king. So when they go out every morning, there is a mindset that drives them. There is a paradigm that drives them. And you know what? That paradigm also limits them. That paradigm also limits them. Why? They are living with a paradigm that is not helping them. They are living with a paradigm that is not helping them. That paradigm is destructive. That paradigm is demeaning. But you know what? They have chosen to live with that paradigm. Relationship is money. Companion. Credibility is money. Character is money. Competence is money. Cash is the lowest level of money. Cash is the lowest level of money. So, if you want to get buyer, you must learn to use all other money you have, which I call the intangible money. And as a matter of fact, the more the intangible money you have, the higher your chance of getting tangible money. The more the intangible money you have, the higher your chance of getting tangible money. Remember, money is a medium of exchange. Money is a medium of exchange. Money is a medium of exchange. If I need to get buyer, I can use other type of money to get a buyer. One thing you must show constantly to any buyer you are looking for is to demonstrate the intangible money. Demonstrate your credibility. That's why your website must be up and running with pictures and videos to show that you are real. Address to show that you are real. Relevant information that can make them to do independent checks on you. Credibility. Use your credibility, demonstrate it very well. Demonstrate your character as you communicate with them. Demonstrate your competence with evidence and documents. Demonstrate your relationship. Under the relationship, that's where Chamber of Commerce comes in. Relationship is money. Who are those you have relationship with? What will make them to trust you? What will make them to trust you? What will make the buyer to trust you? Why should the buyer trust you? Why should the buyer trust you? Why? What are you demonstrating to them to make them believe that what you are saying is true? Those are the things you must demonstrate anytime you are communicating with a buyer. That you are from Africa, and particularly Nigeria, there is a bias already. That you are from Africa, particularly Nigeria, there is a bias already. Be very much aware of that bias. You know, when you know the odds that are against you, it makes it easier for you to know how to fight. But when you don't even know the odds that are against you, then you won't be able to fight. You won't be able to fight. You won't be able to fight because you don't even know the odds that are against you, the way they see you. But you know what? Having that mindset help you also to fortify yourself. And one of the ways of fortifying yourself is to join a chamber of commerce. Like I said, bilateral chamber of commerce. I don't know how much to drum this in. Some people want to export, they don't want to spend money. They want to business, they want to spend money. You must pay as a registered member of that chamber of commerce and pay to attend their events, especially outside the country. It's a very strategic move. A very strategic move because it gives you opportunity to meet your intending buyers face to face. You are able to meet your intending buyers face to face. That's very critical. You know, when you are talking to someone on phone, email, and when you meet him, you need that connection. You need that connection. You need that connection. That connection is very important. That connection is very critical. You need that connection. You need that connection. You need that connection because that connection makes it a lot easier for you to be able to demonstrate to them your character, demonstrate to them your competence, demonstrate to them all that you've got to show that you are serious-minded and you are going to do this job. You have what it takes to do this job. You can even show them your product. You can show them your product. You can show them your product. And this is very important and very critical. Very important and very critical. Showing them your product. I'll be rounding off now. You know, I mentioned about 6 marketing channels. In the evening, I'll continue to discuss broker. I've spent a lot of time discussing Chamber of Commerce this morning. I'm going to talk about brokers in the evening. And tomorrow, I'll be talking about online portals. And next tomorrow, I'll be talking about international trade, travel, and trade shows. And maybe on Monday, I'll be discussing friends and relatives abroad. But I will take each of these options one by one to discuss them extensively so that you know that, look, there are options available for you to use. What you need to do is to find a way to demonstrate credibility, companion, character, competence in the presence of, through any of these channels. So this channel are supposed to be channel for demonstrating your money, your intangible money, the things that make them to want to do business with you. My name is Dela Imibo, and you are on to the Import-Export platform, Facebook Live from 3 Best Trade Academy. We are going to be up in the evening by 6 p.m. still discussing the same issue. If you have any question, feel free to chat me privately on WhatsApp or on Facebook Messenger rather. This video also go on our Facebook page every day, sorry, our YouTube channel rather. So I would strongly recommend you visit our YouTube channel 3T Impex TV. And when you visit the channel, remember to share the video, like the video, also subscribe to our channel and click on the notification bell so you can see the notification whenever we post a new video. And lastly, share. Thank you very much and bye for now.